I'm not interested in your version of a particular question I put to you. I expect a direct response to a direct question. So you've identified a number of areas that Mr. McDonald has accused you of lying. And I'm asking now this very simple question, now a third, possibly a fourth time. Was Mr. McDonald lying at committee when he said the decision to retain GCStrategies on the ArriveCan was yours and yours alone? That is a yes or a no, Mr. Doan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. That is not a yes or no question.
I'm asking for a yes or no, Mr. Doan.
Thank you, but that is not a yes or no question. I made a technical direction in terms of where to go. That
Again,
led to
Mr. Doan, I'm not interested in your explanation. Why is it impossible for you? It was easy for Mr. McDonald to accuse you of deliberately lying. Is this something that your lawyer has instructed you not to opine on or to comment? I'm asking you specifically, was Mr. McDonald being truthful with respect to all the lies that he claims that you made when you testified, specifically that it was your decision to retain GCStrategies? It's a yes or a no. Are you incapable of answering a yes or a no?
I am under oath. So the words that come out of my mouth are going to be very, very specific because I am under oath. The question that was asked of me is who picked GCStrategies? I did not make the decision to go with GCStrategies. I picked a direction.
I'm going to stop you right there. You did not make the decision to go with GCStrategies. Mr. McDonald claims that you did. So is he telling the truth or is he lying?
Thank you for the question. If his interpretation of that question is who picked the technical direction that led to it, then that is his interpretation.
He didn't use the words technical direction, and I'm glad you brought up technical direction, because why was it impossible for you to phrase how you were involved with GCStrategies when you last testified before a committee? You went through all these mental gymnastics to try to make us believe, well, it wasn't my decision alone, it was my team, I had 1,600 employees. No one believes you, Mr. Doan. I wanted to give you a safe environment to finally come clean with the truth, and it appears you are incapable of doing it. Someone has to accept responsibility for giving $9 million taxpayer dollars to GCStrategies on the ArriveCan app. That is fact. That is reality. Mr. Firth from GCStrategies confirmed that. I'm asking you, are you accepting responsibility for that, or is Mr. McDonald lying?
As I said many times, I take full responsibility for the technical direction that I took that led to GCStrategies.
I'm going to accept that as a yes. So he was telling the truth, that that decision was yours. It wasn't his. Now, he gave you he looked at 6 options before he presented Deloitte and GCStrategies. How incompetent can you be, sir, when you're unable to identify for committee the names of those 4 other companies? Why is that?
You will see in the evidence, this happened over 24 hours. So lots of things were...
1 hour. You're the chief technology officer. Why can't you identify the other 4 companies? We know Deloitte. We know they're in the penalty box. We know it's GCStrategies. Who are the other 4?
I was not involved in that period of time, at that level of time. I trusted Mr. McDonald to do the work and do the assessment over a 24, 48 hours period of time.
Mr. Doan,
I was managing closing
Mr. Doan,
the border.
I'll stop you right there. Did it not raise red flags to you that he presents only 2 companies in all of Canada that are actually capable of doing delivery on this ArriveCan app? We know that Deloitte was out of the question. Mr. McDonald knew that Deloitte was in the penalty box, didn't he? That was widely known at the CBSA.
For the question, he did not present 2 companies. He presented an option, and the other one was to outsource. He did not, at any point in time,
Sir, he claims that Deloitte was his preferred choice. Was he telling the truth or was he lying?
I have found no evidence of that. And actually, I have emails that would recommend using our cloud, using e-declaration from Mr. McDonald.
I'll ask the question. He claims he presents to you two options, Deloitte and GCStrategies. And he says to you, as he testified at committee, that his preferred choice was Deloitte, and then you turn that down because you probably confirmed that Deloitte was in the penalty box, and you directed him to go with GCStrategies. Again, Mr. Doan, for the 5th, 6th, 7th time, who is lying? Are you misleading, or was Mr. McDonald misleading when he said that decision, that direction was not his, but yours and yours alone?
Very brief answer, please.
There's an evaluation matrix in here developed by the CBSA that supports my decision and does not recommend the Deloitte approach. That was
Thank you, Mr. Doan. Mr. Shawari, please.